You know what it is. It's another episode of the Cypher with KJ and Mal.
Yep.
Where church is always on the move, and we're bringing the word like Sunday service. It's going down in a real way. Hey, man, this is episode 35.
Yeah.
Third Pick Comedy, man.
Man.
This is going down in a real way, man.
Hell yeah.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
35, man.
35, man. Yeah, man.
Man,
we working, man.
Yeah, man. Yes,
Appreciate
man.
that.
I appreciate that, big homie.
Man.
We'd like to give a big shout out to our sponsor today, man. We got Surreal Spice Creations in the house, man. 2940 Murfreesboro Road, Antioch, Tennessee, man. Y'all go get y'all wraps, man, your salads, man, your soups, man, the smoothies, man. Hey, man, keep you full. It won't put no weight on you, man.
Man,
you know
and that strawberry cake gonna most definitely put some weight on me.
Oh, man, already, man.
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about?
It looks great over there.
Yeah, dude. I've been eyeballing it.
Man, it look good, boy.
I'm telling you, man.
Yeah.
It's going down in a real way, bro. Shout out to my boy Gerald Brown, man. Y'all give it up.
Yeah, man.
You know?
Yes, man. Love, man.
Yes.
For sure.
Give it up to him, man. But right now, I'm about to kick it to my co-host. What's going on, man?
What up, Kay?
Man, I can't call it, man.
Everything good?
Everything good with me, man.
Yeah.
Like, chilling, man, working, staying out the way, man, getting ready for this podcast here, bro.
Man, for sure, man. I'm been excited, man. Been waiting on this all week, man. Back with the big homie.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? He doing big things, man. Funny guy.
I'm just trying to get my name out there.
Hey, man, we finna put it out there, baby.
I appreciate it, because you move.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I'm glad you're humble.
Yeah.
Man. You know what I'm saying? That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Thank you, man.
Man, you know how we do on this show, man. We back to the kitchen, we back to the pots, we
Right.
dodge the short pocket thoughts. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? And that's real facts, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but right now, man, I'm about to introduce my homie, man. We started comedy, man, I want to say when it went fashionable down in Nashville, Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The bar car, different spots, just trying to get on the mic.
Yeah.
You know, now this man moving around, man, been on Gotham Comedy.
Mm-hmm.
Been all over the world, man. On tour with Godfrey. You can catch this man July 24th. Down there saying this man with his friends, Ambrose, B-Cub. Y'all give it up for my homie, Mike James.
Yes, sir.
What's up, Pete?
Yes, sir. Baby. What up, baby?
Chilling, man.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate you having me.
Yeah, man, for sure, man.
Man, appreciate you coming.
Most definitely had to bring you back.
With us, man.
No doubt, man.
Yeah, man. I just want to, you know, before we get, to what you got going on, bro. You know, been a lot of things in the streets.
Right.
And I've been trending for a while, but, we ain't spoke. We spoke to a couple of comedians about it, we say Raw and Squeaky about it.
Mm-hmm.
But I want, Phil, on some new shit with the DL Hughley and Monique thing.
Yeah.
So that's crazy, man.
Yeah, that's unfortunate because, you don't want, especially black people, you know what I mean? You don't really want to look like that. So, I mean, she's just going through it, man.
Yeah,
she's
man, I think
Like,
we're getting her through in that shit.
and ain't nobody is in a corner like, yo, this ain't, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
This ain't the right fight. You know what I mean? I understand what she's saying, especially like when it goes, to Netflix or whatever, and why she doesn't really feel like what was going on was fair. I understand it, but as it deals with her specifically, it doesn't count.
Right.
Right.
Because she's thinking of how she was back then, back
Right.
in the day.
Yeah.
Because I think she was kept saying, I was the queen of comedy. Like,
Right.
dude, that was in
It's
my
like,
20s then.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't think you realize how long ago that was. You know what I mean? It's just like the whole comparison she made to DL. Like, I headlined it, you opened it. Well, I mean, you know what I mean? Like,
I was a little disappointed in it from the simple fact, man. It's like we as black folks, man, it's like we continuously keep feeding into the stereotypes.
Right.
When it comes to like black people and how they act.
Yeah.
Now, Mo had already been kind of somewhat blackballed from her past with some things. She said some stuff that was kind of it was cringing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I think, she went through that, she weathered the storm with that, but then come back to put her back, because 50 actually putting her back into the spotlight with the BMF.
So what's the deal?
Yeah,
like, why bring that on stage? People didn't pay to see all that.
Right.
They don't come to hear our drama.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I just think things like that, man, it should be handled like behind closed doors, no cameras, and squash that shit out between the months of the two that have problems. And whatever jokes come out behind that comes out.
Right. You don't go on stage and try to burn the stage up before somebody else. No, don't do that.
I mean, she went in though, and I heard DL's moms was in the crowd.
She was trying to turn the crowd against him before he went up to make it look like I should have been the one headlining this anyways. You know what I mean?
It wasn't like that.
And they like our elders.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That like, dude, like what kind
like, what example are y'all showing us? Like, come on, y'all, man.
We gotta do better, man.
And she was ugly with it. It wasn't no joke telling.
Man.
It was all just, I hate you.
Yeah, that was.
And you rant, then you try to dance with it and make people laugh. And people looking at you like,
you're losing it.
Yeah,
that's what it looked like, and it's unfortunate because black women are getting that label.
Right.
Angry, like you just gonna feed into it.
Right.
Because she was getting mad at my girl about the Netflix, the white girl,
Amy Schumer.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Which, like I said, to her point, if Netflix was around giving these deals
exactly
back then and she didn't get it, I understand her anger. But Netflix wasn't doing that.
Right, exactly.
You know what I mean? And now you don't deserve that type of pay. You haven't done anything to warrant that type of pay.
That's what I'm saying.
You're just now getting back on the scene.
Right. Yeah.
Well, since we stand kind of current, and then we can dive right into the interview. Here recently, you talking about Netflix. Recently, Damon Wayans had a comment about, because they gave with the Dave Chappelle thing, they gave him, quote unquote another special or whatnot, and he said, what is a special to the people? So what's your opinion like on that and what he said? If you heard what he said,
I mean, when I heard it, I was because I'm a huge Chappelle fan.
Yeah, everybody, so, for sure.
So but if you listen to what he's saying, it really wasn't. It wasn't off base.
I got you.
Like what if everything you put out, you just putting out stuff. This wasn't even a comedy show.
Yeah.
But they're calling it a special.
Right.
So from that standpoint, I understand what he's saying. It's like,
nah, bro, this ain't no special.
Right. Yeah. He's just and
well, I just think, and he said too, I just think, they basically is, they trying to eat as much as they can off of him.
And that's fair.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's fair, but I also feel like the comment is maybe misdirected at Chappelle. Maybe he meant more at, like at Netflix.
Yeah.
Not so much at
Right. Because it wasn't like he was slandering Chappelle. He said, we gotta, we gotta determine, is this gonna be a speech or is this gonna be a special?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I seen that on Comedy Hype. They was talking about that.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
It's crazy.
But man, we about to dig into your story, bro.
Yeah.
I just want to know the origin, where you from and where your people from, and how you was raised, bro.
Man, born and raised Nashville, Tennessee. Haynes Manor raised me. Man. Haynes Manor, 7207.
Chet's on the move.
So man, I've been here all my life, and my wife, she came down here for school. She's from Detroit.
Okay.
And
so where you go to school at?
Who?
College. I mean, okay. You met your girl in high school or college?
No, I met her when we were in college.
College,
I went to damn near every school.
So you talking about
TSU, I went to Ball State, Fisk, Nashville Tech.
Nashville Tech.
Okay.
Well,
you just wanted to collect everything.
I was just
on
trying
every
to hoop.
campus.
That's what I was hooping.
So you was hooping out?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I went.
Mike a hooper, man. That's kind of like where we kind of
used to be a hooper.
Used to be a hooper. Yeah. We done bumped into each other on the court.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We done played some games and stuff.
I can't do it no more.
Yeah.
That's it for me.
It's it.
Somebody told me, go run. I said, no, I'll walk.
Man.
I'm a good walker.
I give you, listen, if you want me to play, you're going to get about 1 or 2 up and downs, and that's it.
That's it. Yeah.
That's all I got for you.
Right.
Man, so you coming out of high school and everything, you just working, and that's like 9 to 5-er?
Man, coming out of high school, just wanted to hoop. So, I was really just kind of focused on that, focused on hooping, and then when I transferred to Fisk, was there, and, after that, it's like, what do you do?
Right. Who you get recruited by out of high school?
Yeah. Nobody. I didn't play in high school.
Oh, so you
just... Yeah.
Damn.
I just had to work on my game till I was good enough to
You was wanting to walk home.
Yeah.
So,
right.
Yeah.
You like Sean Kemp. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
I just had to, I just had to learn how to get my game. I had to get my game there. So I started playing with the best in Nashville just to catch up.
Okay.
But after I realized, like, hooping ain't.
It ain't for you.
That's not where I'm going. It's like, where do you go? But then me and my wife went to an open mic in Orlando. And I saw the open mic, you know what I'm saying? You see some people that's like horrible and you think I'm better than them.
Yeah, you funny than them, yeah.
And then you see the people like they pretty good and you're like, well, I think I can do that.
Yeah.
And then I saw the headliner was a dude named Type Mike and he was destroying. I was like, oh, I want that. I want what he did.
Yeah.
So, I mean, once that happened, it took me 2 years before I was like, okay, I'm ready to get on stage. And
so at that moment, that's when you decided that's when you wanted to try to do jokes?
Yeah, I mean, I looked over at my wife. I was like, yo, I think I can do this. And then, you know, she being supportive was like, yeah. But I know she was like, hell no.
I mean, what you know?
Yeah.
Because I'm shy, so she was like, he can't even talk to people. How you gonna
tell her? Yeah.
So, but, you know, from that point, it just took me 2 years to
So you was in your 20s then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's when,
So when I got back, it was like, oh, I still got the picture with me, you, Cub, everybody outside the corner bar. So you was, that's what I'm saying, but I seen you back then when it was me, Cub, Raynard, and Just Will, just in the cut, bro. Like, who's this tall dude?
Just in the back.
Supporting, man, just chilling, you know what I'm saying? So then when I got back, like, oh, man, he telling jokes, sleeves. Then it was like a few. It was like, dude.
And it just kind of
exploded.
Yeah, man. It's like everybody I don't know what happened, but.
Was this Jazz and Jokes era?
Yeah. This was before Jazz and
Jokes.
Right.
Like, because for a minute, Jazz and Jokes wasn't even a venue. It was just an event.
It's just an event,
They were doing it everywhere. But, you know, the venue came, 2011?
2011 or something like that, because I know before then they had the Rhythm Kitchen.
Rhythm Kitchen, we used to do that. My boy, shout out to William Kids.
Right, man.
He would hit me up. He's the reason he kind of pushed me into
Had to find the button.
Run that back. William Kids. So he hit me up like, yo, I got this idea for a comedy show. We want to do once a month. And he was like, I want you to host it.
Right.
Which was perfect because I didn't have any experience, enough experience to deal with that. It forced me to get better.
Right.
Doing like that.
Right. And then I guess when you're hosting too, I guess it will help you with your chops a little bit, just to kind of get used to you talking on the mic, hearing yourself.
So like people don't understand, like hosting is right next to headlining.
I got you.
A feature is the easiest spot to do because all you got to do is go up and be funny. If you hosting though, you can't be a good headliner until you're a good host.
Right.
People don't get that because you got to build a relationship,
a rapport. With the crowd.
You know what I mean? You got to get them there. You got to get them quiet, shut up, and ready to listen and laugh.
Yeah.
If and I think you're not doing your job.
Right, and I think Martin, man. Martin Lawrence, like he's mastered at Def Jam.
He was the
because he really got the crowd into what he was doing. I remember why I say that because I ran across one of the videos the other day. He was dogging an old boy, and then when he talking about he had MC Light, that shit was funny.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. I said I said oh my god. I said that is raw.
And you see, but
see, that's what I'm saying. I feel if Martin was to say that today,
oh man,
social media and everything,
they would eat him alive.
It's just so much you can't.
Yeah,
like the thing is,
how you feel on that, man?
It's just frustrating, dude, because it's like you can't have an opinion different from anybody else. Yeah, it's like, dog, I'm not hating on you. I just don't agree with you.
Right,
like I can do that.
Yeah,
I'm not saying you wrong for living the way you living.
Right.
I'm saying I don't participate. In that.
That's not your thing.
That doesn't make me homophobic or whatever. Whatever phobic you want to say. I'm just saying I don't do it.
I don't do it.
You do you. But this is where we at now. Like it's even you. I mean politics.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like people. It's funny to me. As black people, we inherently Democrats. Right, because it's been fed to us.
It's been fed to us,
I remember where I was at when my mama told me. She was like, yeah, we Democrat. I was like, why we Democrat? She was like, well, black people, we Democrat.
What? That don't make sense. It didn't make sense.
But now it's like you stick and especially like if you look at what's happening now, you're like, okay, the Democrats, this is what we
doing.
Yeah.
Nobody, like one side is not better than the other.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
They both.
Because we all gotta have oppositions, because I think that lifts you, because like constructing criticism, man, people don't want to hear the truth.
Oh no,
they don't want.
No, you can't say
and the thing is, whether they know it deep down that it's true, they don't want to come out.
That's
and
what
say
it
that,
is.
and
They
you
know.
admit it.
Yeah.
That's why I'm a Cephocrat. I ain't no Democrat or no Republican. I'm a Cephocrat.
That man made his
So
own.
I did.
His own little
So you
party,
don't
man.
I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like,
party
listen,
won.
yeah. I'm a
So
Cephocrat.
you voted for Kanye?
I did.
Oh man,
Man,
he threw that.
he would have won. He would have everything been fucked
Listen,
up.
man, I just think all of them, listen, man, the Democrats, Republicans is just part of the same bird.
Nah, real talk. That's real talk, dude.
They part of the same shit.
But they make us think
That they make us, they make us
against
think that
each
we
other.
not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So that's. I mean,
Yeah.
this whole PC thing is. I don't know.
Yeah, I want to ask this, Mike. What you was doing before you did start doing comedy full time?
Yeah.
Oh. Man, we're just working jobs.
Just working
You
jobs.
know what I'm saying? Like I worked different places. AT&T,
Yeah.
Aflac. Man,
Yeah.
A little bit of everywhere.
Yeah,
so,
man.
sure.
Just trying to, you know what I mean? Just make the ends meet and just kind of do something to feed the dream. You know what I mean? Like, you know, my wife, she's always been pro dream.
Right.
You know what I mean? Go for it.
Right.
And you know, hey,
I just think you got to
hope
do
this pays
something
off.
you love, man.
You do. You
If you don't love it, you know what I'm saying? It's like, why are you
And it
doing
feel
it?
like work. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's just like, why are you doing it?
Well,
Right.
for me, I can't speak for anybody else. but
yeah,
for
right,
me,
right,
Like, if like something that's on my heart like this,
Yeah.
like it eats at me if I'm not doing it.
I got you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like it puts me in a different mood. I'm a depressed person. So if I'm depressed, obviously I can't be a good.
Yeah.
I can't be
Yeah,
good
I
to
can't be good
anybody
to
else.
nobody, yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm
Right.
no good.
Well, it's addictive, man. Being creative and
Yeah.
creating something, man.
Yeah.
That's like just, you know,
This is-
it's self-pleasuring. Like,
yeah, man. But
know.
not to get freaky, but yeah.
no, I'm just saying, you know, sorry about that, John. I've been saying, but it's just self-pleasuring. I'm just saying it feels good.
Like,
Feels
yeah,
good.
It just feels good
Yeah.
that you see something
That's
you created.
self-pleasuring. That's exactly what it is. It feels good.
Yeah, it feels great.
It do. Mike, you can use that.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Man. Thank you. People do that all the time.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
So I mean, it's talking about as soon as you get off stage, man, people can be like, "Hey, man, hey, man, I heard your joke up there. Listen, you can add this. You can have that.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
Use that, Mike.
Like, yeah, I try.
Mike, I want to ask this too,
Yeah.
man. You're somebody about your full-time job, so I know you got to, you know, get your chops right or whatever. Who was that person that, you know, led you in the right direction at the beginning of your career?
Renard Hirsch.
Ron Hurst.
Renard Hirsch. We went
Man,
to.
give it up for Ron Hurst, man.
Yeah, man. What up with Nard?
Yeah.
Hey, we got to get you back, man.
Gotta get him back.
Got to have you on here, baby.
We all went to school together. Me, Renard, B-Cub, Ron. We all went to Hunter's Lane.
That's dope.
And I knew he was doing it. I knew him and Cub were doing it, and I
Hunter's Lane.
had to reach out for.
I'm sorry, man. I got somewhere, man.
Yeah.
Tell your story, man. Tell your story.
But yeah, I reached out to my man JC.
Okay.
But probably one of the smoothest R&B artists coming out of Nashville. But anyway, he put us in contact with each other, and you know, I mean, we knew each other or whatever.
All right.
And he took me under his wing. And
Yeah.
was like, yo, this is
over.
This is how to do it.
Wow, you went all them comedians, man. I bet Joe Sessions at school was crazy.
Now you know
But
what?
you think about it, yeah,
I
go
wasn't
ahead.
like that.
Really?
Yeah,
I wasn't
be
like
surprised.
that.
Yeah, I would think like if you
We had Just Will. I knew Just Will just at White Creek playing football. I never seen him funny.
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
funny setting or nothing. But he
Yeah.
like, I got back in 05, like, me telling jokes?
Yeah,
like,
man.
for real, bro? He like,
The only
okay.
person,
Okay,
the
yeah.
only person I would say out of us at Hunter's Lane, the only person I would say I knew, or I'm not surprised as a comedian, is B-Cub.
Okay.
Like I think
Right,
he won. I think he won. What is it? Humorous.
Okay.
Most humorous, most wittiest?
Yeah, I think he won that.
Okay.
Okay.
So that made sense.
I
Yeah,
got
we
you.
have him in August, you know. I holler
for
at him
real?
all day, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, we playing ahead on the side.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. But, you know, you rolling, bro.
man, I'm trying.
He's rolling. So,
just trying to get
you know,
name,
I'm just
man.
trying to give these people a picture. Like, you know,
Right.
started off, you know, you like Rocky, you know.
Oh, yeah.
So you meet Apollo. So, you know, like Rocky 3, you meet
Right,
Apollo.
right,
And I feel
right.
like Apollo was Ralphie May. So tell me that, you know, RIP to Ralphie May.
Right.
You meeting
Rest in
him,
peace, man.
him changing your career and leading you in the right way.
Yeah.
So with Ralphie, man, Ralphie kind of just took me up under his wing, and I mean, he was, you know what I'm saying, he was really trying to get me to that next level.
Yeah.
I mean, and watching that dude on stage, man, he was surging.
He's hilarious.
He is.
He was hilarious.
Like, I mean, he would, like, dude, I remember we did one show. He did, it was a benefit show we were doing.
Yeah.
He had already done 2 hours, right? And then somebody in the crowd yelled out, "Hey man, I got $1,000 if you do another hour." He was like, "Done." Did another hour, just and murdered.
Killed it.
So I'm watching this dude do this all the time, and it's just like he taught me how to act as a comedian.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know better than anybody in there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You treat everybody the same. You treat the owner of the club the same way you treat the security guard in the parking lot.
Right.
You know what I mean? And
Right.
so
Even the cigarette man in the
Right. Yeah.
in the bathroom.
You know what I mean? He giving out cigarettes. He making people happy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
You need him on your
Everybody's
team.
Yeah.
So he taught me that, and then you know, around the same time I was touring with Loni Love. Shout out to my girl Loni Love. It was just,
Yeah, shout out to Loni
Yeah,
Love,
man.
man. We love you down here in Nashville.
yeah, man. She took me out with her, and it was you know what I'm saying, she kind of schooled me on business about comedy, how to, you know what I mean, don't let people, you know what I'm saying, people give you shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People treat you how you let them.
Right.
She taught me that, you know what I'm saying? Because as a black woman, you see how she had to navigate that, and that wasn't always easy. A lot of people try to fuck her over, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But she wasn't going.
And she been in the game for a minute,
Been in the
like
game for a
before
minute.
Soul Playing. you know?
Yeah,
So
yeah, she was already.
She been there grinding.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So, you know, then, you know, I mean, so it was, I was out with her.
Yeah.
Around, you know what I'm saying, around the same time I was still going out with Ralphie. And
Right.
then, you know, my man, he passed or whatever. So I
Yeah,
was still going with Loni. And then around that time, I met Godfrey out somewhere. They booked me to work with him.
Right.
And Godfrey taught me how to do comedy. Like
So after all these years you've been doing comedy, he the one that showed you.
I can't explain it, dude. Like,
Yeah.
It's like a Jedi.
Right.
yeah.
And he spoke about you. I can't remember if it was on the.
It was
oh, no,
Pierre, man.
was it Pierre? Okay.
Because
Yeah.
I think the line he said was,
Yeah.
my man Mike James, man, I call him. I call him Southern Comfort.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, Southern
Yeah,
Comfort.
man. So,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
I got
I'm like,
hyped
that's a
when he
smooth
said
drink,
that.
you know what I'm
I did.
saying?
I was like, my
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, that's a smooth
appreciate
drink.
nigga. Yeah.
I'm like, man, you talking about Southern Comfort,
Yeah.
man.
Right.
Smooth.
Yeah, I'm. By the way, that's the name of my my dry bar special.
Okay.
okay.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like, you
shit.
sold that
Hell yeah.
I had to name it that, man. After that, I
Yeah.
was like, oh man, you
Yeah.
got people calling me Southern Comfort. I got to name it
Right.
that.
You got it. Yeah, that's dope,
nigga.
man.
And you Southern too.
Yeah,
Yeah, right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, so I mean it was organic.
Yeah.
Like me and
Right.
He saw your hunger.
Yeah, and
He saw it,
I mean,
yeah.
our styles just fit.
Right.
Like he's a force, dude.
Man, he was hilarious as hell.
I
man.
always tell
Yeah.
people, like, if you haven't seen him
Right.
live,
Yeah.
See him.
See him.
so because people they think I'm bullshitting when I say it's Chappelle and Godfrey. People
Wow.
think I'm bullshitting
Whoa.
until they go see him.
Until you go see him,
like,
yeah.
If you haven't seen both of them live, I don't want to hear it.
Right,
Right.
right,
But
right. And I've seen
both of
Chappelle.
them.
Yeah, I've seen Chappelle. I
both
ain't seen
live.
Godfrey
I've seen
yet.
Chappelle.
It's
Yeah.
a different.
It's different.
It's different. He's different, man.
Yeah.
He's different.
He sure is.
Like like my man, big Carlos Miller. We were talking about him one time. Carlos was like, man, how the fuck that nigga got so much talent, man? I feel what you're saying.
Yeah.
Man, he talented.
Yeah,
man.
man.
Bug, man.
Yeah.
So, but just watching him, I I could feel, you know what I'm saying, like that confidence in myself. From watching somebody else.
Right.
So that says a lot about the person you watching. If they give you confidence watching them, like, damn, like, So
and then too, it's like you it's seeing that you doing something right.
Right.
Because you being recognized by some of the, some of the greats. You know what I'm saying in this thing. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. When he said that
yeah, man.
It was a lot of like I had people. I didn't even know it was out. And people were hitting me up like, yo, man, your man.
Yeah, he spoke highly of it.
Because I caught that on Pierre's Panic Room. You know what I'm saying? Watch him, man. Shout out to him.
Shout out to Pierre, man.
Shout out to Pierre, man. You know, he's been funny for years, bro.
Man.
I still remember him, having a toothpick on BET, like, bro.
Right.
So, he been funny.
And it was weird because I met both of them at the same place.
Wow. That's what he said on the podcast.
That was so weird. Like,
wow. He said, man, he was like in Virginia.
Richmond, Virginia, the Richmond Funny Bone. I met both of them it was crazy.
Wow.
Being that, I'm gonna ask you a question on with this, like, with the comedy world. Being that, they're they monitoring like everything you saying. Does that change up your way how you approach when you go do a show? Like, do you kind of like, damn,
do you read the room first?
Right. How do you prepare so you don't say something to, you know what I mean? So
it won't be.
You see what I'm saying? Because it's like now everybody's so quick to, you know what I mean, butcher you, man. Like, I don't like that because I love good comedy, and I feel like you should have free will and be able to say what you want to say, like,
but not being super honored.
Being super honored with it. You know what I mean?
I mean, my thing has always been like, because what I say is mostly from my perspective. So I can't really. It's not what I say. I'm not trying to be disrespectful.
Right.
If I am being, if what I say is being disrespectful, I will apologize for being disrespectful, for coming off disrespectful.
Right.
And then I will tell you my intent, but I can't apologize for what I say if that's how I feel.
That's how you feel.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's just
Because I always wondered that, like, man, like, damn, man, like, it's like now, in the comedy world. Like, damn, does that change up a comedian's strategy, how they approach a crowd?
A lot of people do. Like, some people have to play it safe. Like a lot of people, and myself included, have had certain feelings about how Kevin Hart approaches comedy, right? Because he doesn't talk about anything controversial. That's a problem for some people. But like, well, what about you? Ain't saying nothing. You speaking up for black people. What people have to understand is this man has jobs for a lot of black people. He provides a lot of black people jobs. He can't just pop off and say anything, get that taken from him. Then where they working at?
Because they feel like you saying that something like with the NFL.
They
had a debate on that, like, hey, man, the people who got the hundreds of $millions, they can speak on it because they got the bag. But a nigga like me just getting a $100,000 check.
You can't,
I'm taking my money out of my people's mouth, so I understand.
And see, Kevin Hart, he never built his career on being that guy. So they not going. So if he comes off with anything controversial, they're gonna be like, oh, well, this ain't what we paying him for.
I see what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying? So they gotta. He's got to kind of toe a line.
It's crazy that you said that. I can't remember who said it, but Kevin Hart just interviewed Jay-Z.
On the Heart to Heart.
On the Heart to Heart.
I saw that.
And I think they said something to the lines that, like, well, they know who to get to interview Hov. He's a safe pick.
Oh, he a safe pick? What that mean?
I was trying to figure that out. Like, well, you know what? But what they said though, he was a safe pick and that he wasn't thorough. I can't remember who said that. I was like, damn, y'all saying Kevin Hart ain't.
It's hard to get Hov.
That too. But people gotta understand that's his man. Like, I'm not fixing to get up there and blindside you with these crazy ass questions. And you my dude.
And you got right.
I'm not doing that for ratings for nothing.
Yeah. So, and I figure when the guy that said, I can't remember who said it, like, damn, they know who to get to interview Jay-Z.
They love hating on these folks, man.
That's crazy to me, man.
See, I don't mean to get too deep.
Nah, man,
all this goes back to the slave mentality. Like,
you're right.
I'm really not one of them like, I'm not one of them people, but I mean, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the way our crab and the barrel mentality all traces back to slavery.
To slavery,
I'm sorry, it does. slavery and all that shit that happened when we came over here.
That's true.
Right.
And they freed us or whatever they call
And
it.
you just hit it, like you just nailed it. That Kevin Hart is responsible for a lot of people that have nice jobs, and he cannot mess that up for them.
If he gets all that shit pulled from him,
right?
Where are these people working?
Right,
man. You got a lot. That's a lot of money. You talking about Chase?
A lot of people.
Movies.
That's a lot of families that won't be eating.
It is. Now you right.
So I mean, we just gotta.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I feel we need to. When you said that, we just need to think before we speak on some shit. You right. We need to think first.
And I feel like as I'm getting older, I'm really doing that shit more. And more.
Yeah, I've been on that.
I find myself thinking more and less and judging less. Yeah. I try to anyways. Right. I don't try to. Right. You know, but some people are fucked up.
Yeah, that's facts.
I want to ask this, Mike. Is the comedy game slaughter game? You know what I'm saying? Because it could be in the rooms and somebody get mad at you because you glowing, and the person, who think he got the punchlines back to back and he ain't working that night, but you're consistent with your shit.
Yeah.
So do you get them type of vibes in them, green rooms sometimes?
No. I mean, because I don't know. I don't know. I guess I don't. I love what everybody's doing.
Right.
Damn, K, is it really like that?
It can, yeah.
It's like boxing.
Okay. But you got to understand too, is that it's not necessarily the person, right? That they just a hater.
Yeah.
Like this industry will make you a bitter person if you let it. It will corrupt your mind because you'll see somebody who's not putting in any work. On stage yet, and here you are busting your ass for 10 years, and you don't put the work in. So you're upset, but then that's that misdirected anger. Like I'm mad. I'm not mad at this person. I'm mad at but who do you blaming at? Yeah, you can't blame the club owners because they got to sell tickets. Right. Only person you could probably blame is technology. Like
that's what I'm about to say.
Social media.
So
and the gatekeepers that gives you that golden ticket.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
But here's the thing about the gatekeepers. The gatekeepers, they're still relevant, but they're not as relevant as they were.
I feel you.
Because a person, you can still blow up without any help.
That's true.
All you got to do is you
that's true.
Phone,
no, that's facts.
I can get a career.
That's facts.
If I can just get that algorithm
right. That's facts. That's facts.
Do you feel like you said that the guys is really going on tour and working a craft in small clubs, whatever, and the guy from Atlanta just bam, have a little skit and then he blow up. Do them folks feel some type of way? You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I've been grinding out here 5 years, bro, and dude just came in, man, I've about a 3 month being trending. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
And that's
viral.
Why,
and it's wham.
And that's why it feels like it's a us against them mentality. You know what I'm saying? Referring to, I guess, whatever you want to call them, the people who on social media and they blow up.
Right.
It's just misdirecting.
Right.
Like we're not mad at anybody.
Yeah.
We're just mad at the situation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But we think we're not mad at
we ain't mad at y'all, man.
Hey,
I mean, that's kind of like
because I feel like you got to come up with a good bit anyway.
Right.
You do
to get it right. I don't give a damn.
That's another thing.
You make somebody laugh, so go ahead.
That's another thing. Like you'll see it.
Yeah.
You'll see the people. Like
facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
Cream rise to the top. Like,
right.
So if somebody ain't ready for that shit, you'll see.
You'll see the shit.
You know what I mean? Like my
be
man,
in the background, like, look, he's sweating.
Yeah. Like.
Cut that light on that nigga.
Listen.
Cut the light on that nigga. I say that like this.
What my man Spank said, like you'll see the niggas in the crowd be sitting back like,
yeah, there you go. It's done.
Like, you know this dude, man?
Yeah.
Y'all know him? Oh, here you go.
Really?
Yeah. That's when they start boom. But it's fun. Like everybody, the thing is, man, you can't skip levels. You can't cheat the process.
Right.
Because it's going to get you sooner or later.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people, T.I., right?
You know what?
We're going to go speak on that, but go ahead and take it.
I swear I was just thinking that.
Because ask Raw to say.
Because the thing is, right, we asked Raw and them, we asked Squeaky that too, that Do you feel that since T.I. is already kind of a made guy in the entertainment industry, do you feel that it's fair that he's trying to do comedy and then he's getting, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
But here's it's absolutely fair. Look,
it's fair, yeah.
Is it fair that he's doing it?
Well, I'm just saying, how do you feel that he's getting he's getting arena slots?
Oh.
And you done been putting in.
That's what we was talking about.
You see what I'm saying? Because he's already,
like you said,
he's already a rapper.
It's levels.
Yeah, it's levels to it.
So here's the thing with that.
Yeah.
It's levels, man.
So the whole thing with T.I., people got to understand, like, you get caught up in the fact that he's doing these arenas. And
Okay.
shit.
Right.
Yeah.
But you see what happens, and I said this from when I found out he was doing comedy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's not going to know how good he is until the crowd stops seeing him for T.I. the rapper. When they see him as T.I. the comedian, which they did in Brooklyn.
Okay.
Yeah.
When they saw him for T.I. the comedian,
It wasn't right. It wasn't right.
fam, you gotta, like, you can't skip it.
You can't skip that, yeah.
And I'm not, and listen, I don't want this to come across like I'm knocking T.I.
Right. It ain't no knock, yeah.
I want him to do well in comedy.
Yeah.
That like he even said, that brings attention to us.
Yeah.
Right.
But you can't skip it. Like, you just can't.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna get booed.
And this
at some point.
he already became a famous rapper.
Yeah.
That comedy world is something totally different because you got people that go to comedy shows, but they don't go to rap shows.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Hey, man, you talking about couples?
You see what I'm saying?
Man?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A couple, dudes with they homeboys come in.
Because I understood it. I was like, damn, he's done got born with rapping. The music has changed.
And he's older.
And he's older.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
You can literally start doing comedy at 50. You can start doing comedy at 50.
Yeah.
Because I want to say, my boy Roger Dangerfield, he was early. He did it young. He stopped and he started back when he was like 44 years old.
Yeah.
Came,
Like, you can do that.
Yeah.
I mean, because it's not a
laughing never ends.
It never ends.
never
Well,
ages.
it never ages. Like, you're right. You're right.
You can always
Right.
If you can walk, you don't even have to be able to walk. Like, I've seen people being like carried on stage. Wow. Yeah. Like,
to
do this show.
Sit on the stool.
Sit on the stool.
That's dedication, boy.
That's dedication.
And that's love for the art.
Yeah. I mean, but I mean, the whole thing with him was, like I think a lot of people just kind of took exception to his attitude about it, not the fact that he was doing it.
Yeah.
It was his attitude about it. He was, and I mean, I don't know if I can blame him for that because hell, he's a superstar.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not you. I do what the fuck I want to do.
You can do what you want to do.
Why not?
Yeah. I'm a superstar.
I'm a superstar. But that you can't, the energy that you use in rap, you can't bring that to comedy.
Comedy, right?
It's different.
It's different.
It's different.
It's different, man. Because it's a whole different crowd.
So you got the music behind you on that.
Right.
On that music.
Yeah, that can drown out a lot of the bullshit.
Yeah.
But when you on
when
stage,
they cut it off, be like, hey, DJ, cut it.
Yeah.
Because I was shocked, man.
Everybody looking at your ass like this.
I was shocked. I was like, damn, he really doing. Because I honestly, I just thought.
You doing an arena in New York, bro.
I feel you, though.
See, my thing is, you got to go through, like, they ain't there no more, like the Paradises. And, you know what I'm saying? What's that Frozen Palace off of Old Nashville?
Yeah.
See, the thing was,
I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
I knew it was gonna be. I knew it was gonna be New York that was gonna give them problems. Because the night that we were in Atlanta, after the show, they called up LeVar Walkham. Shout out to LeVar.
Shout out to LeVar.
He called up Rob Stapleton. Shout out to Rob Stapleton. And for T.I. because Rob's got a room up in
Rob
I think,
fed.
Yeah.
I think is it Harlem or I don't know, it's somewhere in New York. But
was it at the Barclay?
But it's New York.
It's New,
Okay,
yeah.
So New York. I don't know if y'all been to a comedy club in New York.
I ain't never been. I done been to New York.
They ain't about the bullshit.
Yeah.
Because they've seen so much comedy. They don't need no bullshit.
Right.
Like, they don't need you
Play
to
some
come
Saturday
up.
Night Live.
Yeah, you ain't got to play no music and do all this.
Yeah,
You know what
dance
I'm
and
saying?
shit. They just want to get on stage.
Hey, DJ, run that back. You ain't got. They don't want to hear that shit.
They don't want to hear that shit,
No,
Straight
just
jokes.
get to the jokes.
Yeah.
So, I figured he would get it. He would get a lesson at Rob's room. I ain't know he was going up there to do the Barclays. I would advise.
Yeah, that's what he did. Rob Barclay. I said, man,
man.
you can't. We was talking about with Squeaky. I said, man, you can't jump You got to go through the stages, man.
You
got
do.
Because you got to understand with that, when he did the Barclays, from that, he was into it at a little mom and pop's comedy stage.
Before then, with
the chick. And
that
then,
was actually before.
Okay.
Yeah, that was before. Which made it even.
It made it, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
They said when he came home, because Michael Blackson was talking to him live on Instagram.
Yeah.
They said when he came back home, he got a standing ovation.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so he did that small show before the Barclay.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he can't going from there to the Barclay.
Yeah.
Hey, man, that's a process.
Come on, dude.
Like about 5-year process?
Yeah, man.
I mean, for real, the comedy game is a whole different game.
It is.
At least. I mean, you don't get your voice until at least 10 years in your voice.
Right.
I mean, that's not to say you're not funny, but
yeah.
You know.
And a lot of it, I don't think they understand the whole science to that. You know, some people sound horrible on a microphone.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, they can't stand the sound of somebody's voice.
Well, not even just that. Just like the idea of who you are.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
A lot of people. I remember when I first started. Like, I the first real video clip I had.
Yeah.
I sent it to Aretha Jones. If anybody's a student of comedy, especially black comedy, and watch like Comic View, she was on there all the time.
Shout out to Aretha.
Yeah, shout out to Aretha. So I sent her my video. It was like a 3-minute show.
Talking about the little clip. Is it on your YouTube?
No,
I see some jokes.
I hope
on
not,
there.
man, because
Hey, no, but the thing about the punchline, but this is before you start wearing hats on
Yeah. It was a long time.
There was a lot of Caucasians.
I had a hairline back then. You know what I mean?
There was a lot of Caucasians, but they was laughing.
Yeah,
So
they
I'm
were
like,
having a good
man,
time.
he got these
Right.
folks.
Yeah. But I sent it to her,
Yeah.
and she was saying what she said. The information she gave back to me was, it's a little dirty. Because when you start and you think you just saying what you think is funny.
Right.
I grew up off of Richard Pryor, so that's what I didn't pay attention to the science of what he was doing.
Yeah.
So I was just dirty, and she was just like, just focus on being funny. So don't worry about how dirty you are. Just focus on being funny, and then you'll find yourself. Okay. You'll find your voice. And that's.
So do you think coming out the gate being a little too raw could be damaging or helpful? Like when it comes to you telling your joke. Like I feel like when I see certain comedians, I think when they start on their run, they start off building up just to get the people to know who they are.
Right.
And don't go so hard on because that can kill you.
I mean,
you know what I mean?
if you can start off clean, do it. But my
your personal opinion,
is do whatever is funny to you. Whatever you feel comfortable doing on stage, do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then you can kind of refine it once you kind of find yourself.
Okay. I want to ask this. I heard a comedian on the podcast say he's a comedian. He's not in show business. Is there a truth to that?
No. I don't. How are you a comedian but not in show business? How the fuck does that work?
Right. Like that's
That's what he said. He said, I'm not I'm not a show biz, I'm working comedian. I slang jokes.
I mean, the only thing I can think of when it comes to that, he's pissed because he's not up there doing like cartwheels and jumping over like
I
shit.
don't know.
Like what is
that's why I wanted to ask Mike.
No, I don't see how you can do comedy and not be in show business. That's part of it.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what we do it for. I mean, we put on the show.
Yeah.
Right.
That's our business.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know.
And this format, that's crazy.
I mean, I
what
guess
up,
I
G
got to
Money,
hear.
man? What's up, man? Highlight G. What's good, man?
What up?
I guess I got to find out the context of that. Because
when, he came in, he was like, the funniest man in the show biz. He's like, I don't do show biz.
Yeah.
I'm a comedian.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
everybody try to separate that. Everybody, that's the thing now. Everybody want to be different. That's the big thing. That's the fad now, is to be different. As different as possible. Nobody wants to be. It's weird, dude.
Yeah.
Everybody don't want to be no cookie cutter.
Well, it was in some situation. They want to be the same, but they want to be like a different the same. If that makes sense.
Okay, I feel what
you know
you're
what I'm saying.
saying.
Like you listen to music, it sounds the same.
Try to do something and don't be corny by doing it.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that was kind of corny.
Yeah. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's a weird time, but we make the best of it.
Right.
I want to ask this, bro. Did you have to relocate to get your comedy career jumping off? Like do another city. So you stayed in Nashville home?
I've been in Nashville, since I was born.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what and I just spoke about him, but LeVar Walker. I remember hearing him talk one time. He was on his live, and he was talking about, people were trying to ask when he was going to move to L.A. or New York or whatever. And he's like, nah. I mean, he was like, dude, if you're funny enough, they'll come get you.
They'll come get you.
Just like the NFL.
Yeah.
Right. They'll come find
you. They'll come get you if you worry about being funny. Now, that's not just, and I'm not saying that is you need to go by that, because I've seen people leave their city and then like go out to LA for a couple months and then blow up.
Yeah.
I've also seen people move out to LA and come right back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, because it's a
culture
you
shock
never know.
almost.
You never know.
You just never know.
You know, anything can happen.
Because a comedian said LA is easy. Is that true?
The scene
Far as the
talking about like just getting on stage, getting on stage.
Because he said because people want to be actors, want to write scripts, you know what I'm saying, sell scripts or whatever. So
just trying to get on any kind of way.
I don't want to shit on like West Coast, because there's some
funny guys out there.
Yeah. Some stage murderers out there. Yeah. But I understand what they're saying, because there is a different. It's different. Like they're more storytellers out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like,
because I figure you got the tutelage of my boy, man. Jesus Christ, God rest his soul. Baby kids, Robin Harris.
Robin Harris.
Yeah.
Right.
Saying because it's like that same.
Yeah, but even Robin Harris was DC.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right,
so it's like we just kind of. We did. Now I'm not talking about the people that moved from the East Coast, moved out there, or moved from the South and moved out there. But it's just different out there, and I see people come out from West, they come to the South, and it's like what's wrong with this crowd? Nothing wrong with the crowd.
Yes.
This is not what you used to.
What you used to. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We used to this over here. I know what they want.
Right.
Like so, I don't know. It is different. Yeah, it just depends. It's easy.
Yeah.
What's the worst city you worked in?
The worst, Wichita Falls.
Texas.
No, that's in Wichita.
That's Kansas. That's Kansas.
I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about something else. Wichita. Something.
That's in Wichita.
Yeah.
You said Wichita.
Wichita,
Kansas.
That's in Wichita. Like that's a state. It's in Wichita.
It's in Wichita. Yeah.
No, it's a that city, man.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say. I think worked the weekend. It was like the biggest crowd we had was like 18 people.
Yeah.
And yeah, man. And it was just because they said, and this shit always happened to me when I go to cities, and it's like, oh man, you should have been here last week.
Right.
It was popping. This week we got a bunny rabbit festival, and everybody's down there. You're like, God, really this week? You know what I'm saying? It's always something ridiculous. It's like, really, that's what? Oh man, it's 80 degrees outside. So everybody went outside. So ain't nobody gonna come this week. You're like, God damn,
that's high.
Yeah. And so the show at night, right?
Right. They just make up excuses. Like, just say you didn't promote well.
Right.
Just say that.
Right. They dropped the ball on.
So how you deal with the promoters who ain't got your bread on time? You got to have that rider before you even show up.
Right.
So, I mean, listen, like I'm kind of at the point now where like I'm a little over that.
Yeah.
Like I've been doing it long enough, so it's like, if I don't know you, I'm gonna go ahead and need that up front.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? At least a deposit. I'm gonna need that up front, and I'm gonna need the rest before.
Exactly.
If I don't know you. Now, if I know you, then it's not a problem. Because I've been burned before. I've gone to, you know what I'm saying? I've gone to cities and
hell yeah.
It's just like, yo, I ain't got it.
Right.
And it's like, well, shit, I don't know what I'm gonna do then. You know what I mean? Like, maybe if I was a hood dude, I'd fight you, but I'm not gonna fight you over this money. So I guess
I just can't do no more business with you.
I just take this L.
That's it.
Yeah, that's what it is.
What did you and just take to open up old wounds? What did you think about the Will Smith and Chris Rock situation? What did you like when you saw that? What did you think?
We watched it. I was in Virginia Beach.
Okay.
No problem.
You was out on the tour on the show. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we was in the green room, just like, dude, is that real?
Yeah.
And when we watched it, like it was surreal. It was surreal. Like you don't think. And a lot of people like, man, why? It was fake because Chris allowed him to smack him, who the fuck is gonna let somebody just walk up and smack the shit out of him and then walk away?
Yeah.
Like, obviously, nobody thought Will Smith was gonna smack him.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, in hindsight,
and how he walked up there, it was like, damn, okay.
It's like he leaned into it, but I think he was like gonna say something.
He was like, what you got? Yeah.
Nah, The Rock did. Nah, Chris Rock did lean into that shit.
Because
he
thought he was gonna talk to him in his ear.
Yeah, like, nah.
That was the last thing anybody thought. Like, damn, Will Smith was gonna smack the shit out.
Right.
So it just bothered me that everybody checked on Will Smith. Nobody cared about Chris Rock. He the one that got smacked. Everybody, and then they started going in on Chris Rock. He shouldn't have said that.
He should about his wife. And
it's funny though, but you see how we switch so easy.
Right.
Yeah.
So we started out. We were worried about Will Smith, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm. Then
his mental that he's not happy.
Right.
He need a white woman.
He need
Well, no, even before we got there, after we said that about him, we were like, Chris Rock is wrong. So then we went in on Chris Rock. We were like, he's wrong for that.
Yeah.
He should have never said anything about her. And then we were like, fuck Jada. Like, what is wrong with us, dude?
Yeah.
That event. And it's funny that you say that, Mike.
My brother produced it.
That event attacked every stereotype with black folks. I'm gonna say that again.
Right.
That shit attacked every stereotype that black people deal with on an everyday basis.
And then that's like Will Packer is producing.
That's what I'm saying. He producing.
And it was sad that Will walked up there and did that because I feel like if it was somebody else that was producing it. Oh, they would have asked Will, like, man, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah.
The person would have jumped up with the little, may I take your order headpiece?
Yeah, like, yo, what are you doing?
Like, hold on, what are you doing?
Yeah, but they was gonna kick him out. They said
it did. It touched on that. Is Will happy in his marriage? Mm-hmm. Jada didn't love Will enough because Jada loved him.
But rumor was they was in the green room and found out the potato salad was warm. He was mad. So I said, didn't he go to hit him on?
Yeah,
he make it.
He had me intrigued and everything.
He did.
I was like, word?
Nobody eat no damn warm potato salad.
Potato salad.
What's this, nigga? What's that?
Potato, man,
I'm gonna smack the shit out this nigga. But honestly, I really think he did that because I think on the last award show,
they say
Chris Rock said he said something about it that
you know how long was that ago?
It was like the remake, and then when Jada rolled her eyes, that's when Will got up because Will laughed at it at first.
Yeah, it was.
It's lame, man.
Yeah. It just made us look ridiculous.
It did.
Very unfortunate, and it's like then this shit happened with Monique. It's like,
came right behind it.
It's like, damn, man, can y'all just get to the money?
Yeah, and then motherfucker rolled up on Chappelle on stage. It's
I seen that at the Hollywood Bowl. You know
man, it's getting ridiculous now, dude.
I want to ask this, bro.
Right.
Doing comedy and everything. I heard a comedian say this on the podcast. Like, when comedians get to talking about their children, a drunk uncle or, junkie in their family and everything, they're losing their material. They don't got nothing to say. How you feel about that? Because I know you speak on your wife, the children, your kids and everything.
So okay, here's my thing. Like, I don't know who said it, but what works for you works for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why I'm gonna try to talk about something I don't normally talk about? You want me to make fun of something I'm not accustomed to making fun of.
Yeah.
Like, this is what I do. I talk about that's his opinion.
I didn't get it either. You know what I'm saying?
That's his opinion.
That's why I think the podcast is so short.
Well, see, a lot of people like you'll get some of those comedians who are like, it draws parallels to hip hop.
Yeah.
So you'll get those comedians who are like real lyricists.
Yeah.
Right? So they'll see somebody, they'll see a fucking Trinidad James or something.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, that nigga ain't.
Yeah, that, like, man, that ain't real hip hop. That's not real comedy.
Right. Right.
And they, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, well, people are listening to it.
They are.
Right.
I can't really.
You can't say that.
I don't like it, but I can't say nothing about it.
It's
you
not
do
my
your
taste.
thing, I'm gonna do my thing.
Exactly.
So,
I ain't gonna count your damn pockets.
Right. I mean, I don't know who said it, but that, I mean, whatever. It's probably, it just sounds like it sounds like one of them uppity. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
You'd be surprised who said it, but we ain't gonna speak on. Like,
I'm
on this show, you know. So, but I did my research and just trying to
teach his own, man.
So, trying to get there.
Right.
Yeah.
I have another one, man. Do you have a ritual before you get on stage? You know what I'm saying?
Man, dude, like I'm so nervous before every
Bubble
set.
guts.
Man, like I don't know what it is.
Scared and nervous is different.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
You've been
yeah.
doing this for so long, you still get the
Man,
butterflies.
dude, like I can't eat like right before a show. I can't. I feel like I'm gonna get sick. So like I don't know what it is, but like I'm usually like doing something like I'm playing ball or something like shooting jumpers. I usually I do that a lot right before I hit the stage.
To try to get the adrenaline pumping.
Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah,
I don't know, but
I don't want to dig this though, since we was the title of the show is Third Pick Comedy.
Mm-hmm.
And I know you had Third Pick Comedy before you changed to Funny Mike James.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us what's that about.
What the change of
the third pick comedy?
Yeah,
because you was there for a minute, like third pick comedy.
So the Third Pick Comedy, that's how. Like I'm a huge Jordan fan. Right. So everybody knows Jordan was the
third pick in the '84 draft.
Yep.
But for me, so it's paying homage to him, but it's also another meaning behind it.
Yeah.
Like it's for all the people who told they weren't good enough.
Right.
So like Jordan's whole thing was he was picked third. His whole thing was I'm gonna show the world why I should have been picked number one. And he spent his whole career doing that, and he showed us.
Yeah.
So that's how. So for all the people who told they didn't look good enough, they wasn't funny enough, they ain't strong enough or fast enough, whatever people told you. You know what I'm saying? You can still do the shit regardless of what people show the world that you should have been first.
Right.
That's the whole thing.
Just a good motivation piece.
Yeah.
And that's
just
why I
to
love
boost
it,
you.
man.
Yeah.
That's why I like
morale booster.
Yeah.
Just me being honest, you know what I'm saying? You know, me doing the jokes back then and everything. And seeing how you just elevated and catapulted to a whole nother level, it's like, man, I can say, I'm proud of you.
Man,
yeah, man.
Appreciate that.
Hell yeah.
I'm proud of you. Like,
Hell yeah. Just like I said when I said Godfrey said your name, I said my nigga done made it.
man, Godfrey, man, holla at Godfrey, man.
Yeah, man.
We got
like anytime he in the city, he like Godfrey, hey.
Yeah, man, we got some shoebox money for you.
Come holler at us, baby.
Yeah. I'm gonna holler at him, man.
Come holler at us,
We got a
man.
little shoebox money for you, man. You know what I'm saying? We just trying.
We just trying to, you know what I mean? That's it.
Yeah. I had to holler at him about that.
Yeah, man, but I want to ask this too, Mike. You doing the comedy, moving around, state to state. How you deal with being a father and a husband, moving around like that?
Yeah.
Dude, it's like it just takes time to kind of figure out how to navigate through that. Everybody's different. So my wife, she travels a lot too.
Right.
So we kind of have to stagger our schedules.
Okay.
And sometimes the situations where, she can come with me. Like when we were in Atlanta that first night.
Yeah.
With T.I., she was there.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
So she was in the green, which that's why.
And that's dope.
the one with Godfrey was headlining.
Yeah.
That's dope.
And that's why I say, look, shout out to T.I. because he was super cool with me. He was very cordial with my wife. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They chopped it up or whatever. So she, I try to bring her with me, if I can. And then I've had weekends where I've taken my kids with me. I take them when when I can, like if they're on spring break or something.
Yeah.
I can if I'm in a fun city, Jacksonville, somewhere I know they'll have a good time. Tampa.
And that, man, it'll be an experience that your wife and your kids will never forget.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
And I like to feel like I like that's one of the things like. Because we'll go with my wife, too, when she travels.
For sure,
So my kids, I tell them all the time, like, y'all go on more trips than a lot of adults.
Right.
Like, y'all been to more places than a lot of, and it's just, they good kids.
Yeah,
though.
for sure.
Yeah.
But I know you teach them how to take it in.
Yeah.
You
just
traveling
appreciate it,
different.
though.
Yeah.
I just want them to appreciate it.
How old are your babies?
My son, he's about to turn 12.
12, okay.
And, my daughter is 8.
Hey, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they can do it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man, y'all just chill.
Yeah, they can't.
But still, they at that age too. They can take it in and appreciate that you doing a lot of traveling. Like a lot of their friends ain't going to these spots.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
So it's cool because they'll see they'll be with what they call Auntie Lonnie.
They're cool.
You know what I'm saying? Like Lonnie, she'll have them in the green room and they'll have a good time. They'll kick it or whatever. And then it's like later on that week they'll see her on TV.
Auntie Lonnie, yeah.
So that's always cool to see.
That's dope, man.
I want to ask this, bro, too. do, you know, you're doing the comedy and everything. You know, ever want to get into movies, script writing, and like that?
Yeah, man. I love acting. Like I used to do theater.
Yeah, I was laughing off. I was looking at something this morning, just reminiscing. Right now, I did OJ the Hirsch man.
Oh yeah.
Man, you just sitting over there like this.
Dude,
Man, it was so funny though,
Dude,
man.
so
You know what I'm
crazy,
saying?
man.
That
But,
was like 09 one.
man, yeah, that was the easy days.
Yeah.
Right.
But I love acting. Like I said, I've done theater, drama, do it all, but comedy, man, that's my focus. That's why I haven't been able to.
Yeah.
Right,
do
you
anything
change
else.
to what's
And I seen you, and this is another funny brother, man. Funny as hell. I seen you was with Tony Baker.
Oh, so
Yeah, was that around the same time?
What's
you
that
was-
with the distant?
yeah, that was
Yeah.
Kev on stage show.
Okay,
the Keep Your Distance show.
yeah.
And like Tony, I think Tony closes out all the shows.
Right.
And
yeah.
so I mean that was cool because I'm
Yeah.
a fan of his.
Yeah,
So.
he was in Nashville, man, and I couldn't go see him the show that he had because I had something else I had to do. But man, he's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, man, he is.
Yeah,
Like especially with them animal voiceovers.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
he found a niche. And
Yeah.
what was so dope about him is like everybody thought he was like, you know, they saw the videos. And
Yeah.
They thought he was like a clean comedian. He was like, yo,
Nah, he
no,
get-
no.
yeah.
He was like, no. He's like, I do everything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know, so
he get it in.
Yeah, he's
And
super funny.
still, and this is the thing too. You know what I'm saying? You know, he recently lost his son.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In a bad car accident,
Yeah, man,
and
very
he's
sad,
still able to bring people to tears with his with his
It's tough,
comedy, man.
That's
Like
the thing, man. Like people,
Like-
you know, that's what I was saying earlier. Like people
Yeah.
don't give a damn what we go through
Right.
off stage. That's
Yeah.
not what they pay for.
Yeah.
Like I
Yeah.
like I
Wanna
remember
laugh.
you talking about Ralphie earlier.
Yeah.
You know, when Ralphie was on Last Comic Standing, his one of the days of the show they were
Yeah.
taping, his dad died. Now I got to go on stage. They held him to his contract. They were like,
Yeah.
yo, you got to go.
You gotta
up.
go on stage, bro.
So he was like,
Yeah.
he went
Ooh.
up on stage. Now, if you probably can find it on YouTube, but it was like he was tearfully giving his jokes. Like, how hard is that?
That's
Like,
hard, man.
That's hard,
I just
real
lost my
hard.
father, and I got to
Yeah.
make y'all laugh.
Oh man, yeah.
Like, I'm a human too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
So
Right.
that was tough. When I saw that this was before I even met Ralphie. When I saw that, I was like, this game is tough.
It's tough, yeah.
I saw Coco Brown. Shout out to Coco Brown.
Yeah, shout out
Shout
to
out, man.
Cole Brown, man.
Yeah.
Destroy a stage. I don't know if y'all ever seen her, but
Yeah, I
she's
seen that. I know you talking
she's
about
a
Coco Brown's
stage
funny.
murderer.
Yeah.
Because Coco
She had
Brown's one that
flu.
was on the movie with what's it? Jesus Christ,
Tyler Perry.
Tyler Perry.
Yeah.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
Nia Long, right?
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
She had the flu one weekend.
yeah.
Do a show, come
Wow.
on stage, run on stage, throw up.
Wow.
So hold on, I gotta tell this story.
Yeah, speak
That's
on.
crazy, yeah.
I gotta tell this story. Shout out to my man Craig Robinson, man. I'm glad
Craig
you.
Robinson.
I'm glad you all right.
Yeah,
A lot of people don't know. Last night, I think it was in Charlotte.
Charlotte, yeah.
and it has got the shooting
At the Comedy Zone.
why are you shooting
Right.
in a comedy club?
Right, it's
What are
crazy.
you mad? Why are you that mad, dog?
right.
You came to laugh.
Came to laugh and you got your yacht with you.
Oh, dude, this is crazy.
As it says,
nigga
it's the
said
David
do
Day, what it is, man. Some dude done seen somebody in the hood or op, and this was his moment.
God,
That's why I
So,
said,
like,
man.
Come on, man.
But anyways,
Yeah.
Craig one day Craig came down here and I wasn't on the show, but I went down there to holler at him.
Yeah.
And he ate some Nashville hot chicken.
Man,
Right?
was it Princess? Well, 400 degrees?
Probably
I
had
think,
to be.
I think it was Princess.
I was had to be okay.
You got to be
Yeah, I think it was
Princess.
Princess.
Yeah.
So he ate and
You got the
like he
wrong
go
one.
on stage. He went on stage. He was on stage for like 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it hit him.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Got a hard booty.
It hit him in the middle of his set.
Yeah.
That man stopped the show and called me on stage. I wasn't even part of this show. I wasn't even know what the fuck was going on.
Wow.
He called me on stage. I had to go on stage. I went up there and did like 10 minutes. Came off.
Yeah.
I still don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
Right.
And
yeah.
then as he's coming back on stage, he was like, oh man, I had shit. I'm like, yo. Like, word?
Oh, that's awesome. That's crazy.
But still blended in. Still funny, man.
I mean, it's just
Show love. Had to go relieve and came back.
And that's why they call it show business.
Show business.
Yeah.
Like, it don't stop.
And he can use that.
Yeah. Exactly, man. Shout out to him, man.
Yeah,
Craig Robinson, man. Funny guy, man.
God,
my God, he funny. Glad you safe too, brother.
Yeah, man.
Hell yeah.
That's my dude.
Indeed, man.
Yeah.
So,
Mike, man, if you got anything to tell a upcoming comedian, man, to get in the game, man, what they need to do first to take it to the next level, man. Right now, tell them what it is.
Man, stage time. Hit the stage as much as possible. 1, 2, dude, do you.
Yeah.
And I don't mean dude, like, I shouldn't say dude. Any, female too. Do you.
Yeah.
Do it. Because people going to tell you, they're going to tell you what you should do, and that might not work for you.
Right.
Do what works for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, that's the only advice I give you. Do hit the stage and do you.
Yeah.
Right.
Do your thing.
Just do your thing.
Thug
Hell yeah.
Just keep at it, though. You know what I mean? Because that's the, I mean.
I feel the game, man. Comedy need to come back full fledged. Like, they need to bring Common View back. They need to revamp a Def Comedy Jam, whatever it is they do, because like right now, man, like the world needs laughter.
Yeah, but I mean, and fortunately, you got a lot of forums to be able to express. Like I said, like with Kev on stage,
right.
Keep your distance. He's giving people opportunities.
Right.
Like on that show that I did, it was Double D. Comic View legend.
Oh yeah, I like Double D, man.
Steve Brown. Steve Brown was on
right.
And what was weird was like to see people in the comments like, yo, I remember him.
Yeah.
They forgot about these people.
Right.
And then
Steve Brown funny too.
Yeah.
Man.
You see him and it's like it reminds you now people want to go see him again.
Yeah.
So that's cool. That
I want to say Steve Brown. Them got what's it? Laugh Love.
Right.
Got him and they got a
Marvin
podcast.
Hunter.
Yeah. So they got a few guys.
But I did that, man, and that was cool. I also want to say this, man. I got a dry bar special coming out. Don't ask me when it's coming out. I don't know.
Okay.
I sent them. They you know what I'm saying. We working on the editing. Okay. I sent them my, you know what I'm saying, whatever.
Okay.
My opinions on the show, but dry bar special.